Now, why does the rat say biocontamination? Is that concept still in the game?
Concept is still in the game. The rat is contaminated. You can become contaminated by moving into the biolab. If you move into the biolab, you will immediately pick up an integral item called biocontamination. It will take up one of your item slots. If you don't have any item slots, then you'll drop an item. And you can remove contamination by going to the tanks and doing a section action. But victory conditions may talk about contamination, and so that's important. I'll also mention that nanomeds can be used to remove contamination.
Matt, can you promote me?
Yeah.
And does contamination, like, it doesn't kill you at any point in time?
No.
Oh, I didn't flip my cards yet.
It's the first time I see the mimic frame up on the consort.
Yes.
Cameras off if consort downs human in a lit section.
Cameras off. That ability can't possibly work with the cameras off. I think ignore cameras off on that card. That's a great question.
Why did you change the mimic? What was wrong with giving it the officer ability?
Because we already have officers with the officer ability, and I wanted framing in the game somewhere. And we removed the other way to become a suspect against your will, which was on the first officer, which is gone now. So, all right,
One less officer. Fine.
Okay, I'm ready. Is it my turn?
I think the engineer is missing from the map.
Yes.
Array control, is that where they start?
Yep.
Okay. Where do you manufacture the digital assistant?
in the mainframe, and anyone can do it.
Oh, right there. Okay. I was searching for a purple icon somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe it should be purple. That's... All right, has everyone grabbed their bonus cards? Okay. Sounds like a yes.
Yes.
Oh, what do you mean grab your bonus card?
Just rotated your bonus card is all I should have indicated your bonus card by
Turn
rotating
your bonus card upside down.
How come I can see your guys' cards?
You can't.
I don't know why, Tom, but it's you.
Because
they'll all be copies of the exile.
There's a TTS issue where if you don't create a bottom card, it shows you a random bottom card. It's a TTS bug. You cannot see other people's cards.
Oh, okay. I just didn't see anybody's cards rotated as I usually do.
Yeah, it'll be totally upside down, so it'll look exactly the same. It's I don't know. It's a TTS mess. We'll figure out later.
Okay, so it's my turn?
It is almost your turn.
Hmm.
One movement for free. And yeah, I see the issue with going to the bridge now, as compared to going to the storm shelter. All right, I'm gonna go into here. Free pickup.
Okay, you done?
Nope.
I think you
Uh,
have done too many actions.
I
I
think he's
moved
okay
from
in
there
actions
to
right
there,
now.
and that's a free action. I moved from there to there, and that's one action. And then I did a free pickup, so I still have one more action. And I'm
Yes.
deciding if I want to use.
No,
I'm
you
deciding
don't.
if I want to use
Andy,
my
just
bribe.
read your
Yes.
card. But yes, you can use a bribe if you would like to, but you don't
When I
have any other.
activated my perform a movement instead of a free pickup drop. Okay.
I thought there was a compromise. My mistake.
So the question is whether I want to use a bribe right now, and apologies, but I'm going to think about this. Yeah, I'll pass, or I'm done.
Tom.
So there's still 3 maintenance clones, right?
Yes.
So how do we know which item is with which clone now?
It's right here. Same as
So
before.
each clone only gets 1 item?
They
No,
can hold
it gets two.
2 items. But yes, that'll have to be made a lot more clear, Tom. But
And players now can only hold 3 items total, max?
generally, yes.
Okay. I will put a cube on, I will suborn the stranger. People are strange when you're and it just seems like appropriate that he should pick up the gun. He, she, or it, whatever it is. 1 move and pick up compromise.
The stranger prefers they. Thank you very much.
And I forget, can you pick up compromat as a free action? I forget, or is that only
You may now. Now,
Okay.
Tom, you can. Compromat is picked up like other, just like other compromat or whatever.
Okay, I'm done. Do you hit my player thing?
I don't think I did, but someone may have. I'm going to suborn the test subject. Is there a test subject? There's not a test subject. The test subject should not be on the map. I'm going to suborn, nor the corpse go for that matter. Nor the inspector. Do we not check the counters? Maybe we should double check these counters. Order, consort, operative, clones, stranger, rat, biologist, engineer, security.
Security is not in the game. Oh yeah, he is.
I
Never
think
mind.
he is.
Never mind.
Medical robot. Okay, all right. I think we're good now. I'm going to suborn the Daredevil. Activate Daredevil. Pick up Compromat. I'll move
It's okay, man. I'll set up the rest of the game.
1, 2 to forward hub, and I'm done.
I influence doctor. I go to incinerator. I pick up compro, and I go to the car lab.
Gabe.
Yes. Alright. Let's go with the operative. Oh, I have the worst ping ever.
You got it. You nailed it. Stuck the landing.
There we go. Pick up the compromat. 1. One. Two. 1, 2. And I'll play the Consort's compromat to trade with the other compromats.
Hmm?
What happened?
I played the
You
Consort's
spent a compromat to get a compromat.
Oh,
To get
gotcha.
the
Yep, that's fine.
and that is it.
I've already noted that we need to add the bonus icons back to the character cards, but Matt, do you know offhand what the botanist bonus icons are?
Well, if we look on this
I can
thing
look it up.
here,
Cool.
it seems to indicate that it's a target icon. I don't think that's changed.
So the botanist is grudge. Yes, it is. No, I don't remember. I was thinking like, yeah, because I wanted a grudge, but that was for another character.
And I move the turns.
Was this cleared up since we played whether or not you can use bribes and compromats on a revealed PC?
Yeah.
You may use both.
Okay.
You cannot bribe your own PC, however.
Okay, you can't bribe your own PC, but you can compromat your own PC.
Yes.
Wait, you can compromat yourself?
That's the way it's always been, unless something's wildly changed. I'll double check the rules.
Hayes was actually telling me that that is how it's always been, but it doesn't make any sense to me that you would blackmail yourself.
Yes, it was some sort of motivation or something.
Even if you're already revealed?
Yes, even if you're already revealed.
Well, and now I need to apologize for Hayes.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks,
Uh,
yes. Anyways, go ahead.
I will influence the doctor. No, I'll influence the engineer. Oh, the engineer is no longer paranoid, so I guess that's fine. Oh no, that was the first officer. In my brain, I was thinking old man and pick up the rat.
And he's contaminated.
Yes.
Good point. Tom.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
Tom is
Where
already
is all-
seeing rage as the rat gets picked up, and he's determined now what the rest of his game is going to be.
So Tom, while the layout of the map has changed quite a bit, most of the connections and adjacencies are all the same as they once were. Not all, but most. So if there was
Okay.
something that used to be on the bottom of the map that you're looking for, it's probably still on the bottom of the map somewhere.
Okay. Where is the botanist here?
The botanist is here, and the botanist is here on the map.
Oh, so the botanist gets point. It wants the plant to eat things, basically.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Don't die around there. Okay. Well, then in that case, I'll be the botanist.
That's what I was waiting for.
Why?
I was waiting to see somebody somebody cared about the botanist's life right now. I could have just killed the botanist right now and fed it to the plant. And the only reason why I didn't was because I didn't want to give somebody 2 points.
I'll move into here and, as a free action, pick up the compromise.
Yes.
That now that movement doesn't necessarily mean that you care about the botanist. It just means you care about compromise.
True.
So I was hoping to provoke a response from somebody that triggered self-preservation in the botanist.
I will influence the consort. I'll activate the consort. I will pick up the dive suit. I will move to the suite. I will pick up the loot. And I'm done.
Can't the legal can frame somebody, can't they?
Yes, legal is the other way. It's not framing. It's lawyering up. But yes.
I influence biologist.
I mean, they're at minimum accusing somebody.
I move to print shop. I manufacture helmet as a free action. And I go to the for a harp.
The biologist is an officer?
No.
No, he
Oh, he has
manufactured a
ability.
helmet, but he used the science.
Oh, an activated mayhem. Oh, I see. Oh, that's right. You don't need... anyone can make a weapon or a helmet. Is that right?
That's the way it is now, Tom, but that has changed probably since the last time you've played.
Matt doesn't think sciencey types deserve any amount of authority.
Rightly so.
He has very strong opinions about how robots are basically just toasters that can be dismantled at will, and how scientists are second-class citizens. The disdain for AI rights in this game just grows by every iteration. When I found out that the rescue ship only rescues humans, I'm like, wow, that's just somebody that really hates robots.
I'll activate influence. Do we say influence?
There's
or
no
scorn
reason.
now?
Influence means placing cubes on them. Activating means placing a disc on them.
No, I just.
There's
I
no
was
reason
wondering
why the
because
rescue
I heard
ship-
you say suborn, so I was wondering.
Oh, yes. It's going to take a long time for my brain to rewire to influence, but I am actively trying.
There's no thematic reason why a rescue ship can't rescue everyone. They have to just actively hate robots to not want to rescue them.
Maybe.
It's like, look at these perfectly functioning robots that we can use for, scrap metal even. But no, let's just leave them floating in space.
That's it.
Yes, but why take robots as scrap metal when you have big pile of scrap metal behind it?
Alright, I'm gonna move here as a free action. Move here, kill the botanist.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wouldn't that make you suspect?
Yes.
It does make me suspect. You are correct.
What?
So, Tom, do you know the innocent suspect guilty rules?
Yeah, I believe I do.
Okay. And you can read about it here if you need to.
I had another question. How does contamination spread between characters?
It does not.
No.
So you only get it when you go into the biolab? Is that the only way you get it?
Yes.
That's correct.
They're non-contagious spores.
Okay.
The biolab has a bad mold problem. Wait. I could have... So that was a free movement. I went into here as a second. No, yeah, I'm good. I have to
think we
remember
can move
that...
the turn marker. Is that possible?
It's my turn.
Yes, but you're right. Thank you, Gabe.
Oh, the turn marker, yeah. Do here. Well, easiest thing would be if I suborn the border,
You can pick
I
up
can
So
two.
keeps
do.
on the cards anyway.
Yeah, I might as well do that. I can get 2 compromat. That's an easy turn.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Throw the rat to the chem lab. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, ice, influence, daredevil. I move to biolab. And I manufacture projectics. Oh, secret. So I can peek. What do we have? Oh no.
Okay. Let's go to the operative and move him through the lock. I will make a copy of the evidence. And that's it.
Okay, I'm moving the turn marker.
Oh,
Why can you peek at Project X, Peter?
Because I
Ah,
activated
the
character
character has-
with
Right,
secret.
right, right. I didn't see.
Alright, so where's the artifact? Oh, I was looking over here. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay. The robot started here, sorry?
Started in the print shop.
Or started here. Okay, so pick up, move, pick up reaction, move again.
So when you kill someone by throwing a firebomb, I'm guessing it makes you suspect, but does the spreading make you suspect if it kills someone?
No.
No.
It has to happen during your turn.
Hmm.
Is how I've always explained it.
I think during your activation phase.
I'm gonna pick up a firebomb.
You need
wanna
to
pick up the rat?
manufacture. You need to manufacture as action.
Oh.
No.
Is this?
Sorry.
So I don't have enough action.
Yes, you don't have enough actions. Unless, wait, where? Yeah, you won't have enough actions, unfortunately.
Unless you bribe.
Dude. So this.
activate. Oh. I activate the border. Oh no. Yes. I go to the space.
Okay.
So you activated the border, Peason?
Oh. Oh wait. No, I will activate. I will redo. I will activate engineer.
You'll need 2 cubes for that.
And I go to Kerala.
All right. So I expect a Project X in our future.
Gabe,
Yes. Whoa. One here.
give me your free action.
Yeah. And 2. And 3. And that's it.
In classic case, my movement was going to be with a maintenance clone, so I have to, that maintenance clone in particular, so I have to rethink my.
I move the turn marker.
Do you become suspect if you down a robot, or is it only player
No.
or human?
Only a human.
Oh,
Did I not just mention that toasters don't matter?
Well, isn't there like an idea in transhumanity around robot emancipation or something?
Yes.
Okay.
No, in this game.
Yes, it didn't fly in this timeline, apparently.
It's the same universe, the Ion Cinematic Universe. Really,
So it's a trilogy.
There is
Freakbot
there
is
is
after this
leader
game.
of the robot revolution in the alien.
That's true. In fact, the robot emancipation revolution can begin in this very game.
Sorry, I need to refigure. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. I think I just activate the maintenance clones anyway. So I'll move up here. And kill the doctor.
Who did that? A clone?
Yeah, the clone is on a killing spree.
Hmm.
And there's a security bot right here that may want to do something about it.
Um. Oh. As a free action, I can just drop this helmet,
Yes.
Yes, you can.
but I can't give it to the clone.
Correct.
I can drop it.
And as my second action, I'm going to jack the loot off of the stranger, or off of the consort. And I'm done.
Whoa.
I influence security. I go to Hemlab, I ping the red. No. Yes. I go
Okay,
Just move your disc.
Yeah, I forgot that.
good call.
Okay.
You're gonna have to drop an item. Security robot. Actually, you won't be able to pick up the rat.
Why?
You pick up the wrap on the chem lab, so you should be
Yes.
good.
Oh, he did in the chem lab? All right. So which item of the artifact or the rat are you going to drop to get contaminated? All right.
The biocontamination affects both carbon and silicon-based life forms.
Nasty stuff.
You see how I called them life forms, Matt?
Yeah, it's
I don't discriminate against carbon and silicon.
perfect. All right, Gabe, I think you're up.
Yes.
I also heard that the designer of this game made a game where robots just kill each other for sport. Brutal person.
It's true. If the revolution ever comes, I'm going to be the first to go. So,
Okay. I will influence the medical bot.
I've been on an AI rights kick movie-wise. I saw, as I told you, I saw Measure of a Man, and then I watched Author, and then I saw 2001, and I need to rewatch Ex Machina.
That's a good one.
I mean, you're not wrong, Gabe, but the fact that I said 2001 and then Ex Machina, and you said that Ex Machina was a good one, it's a bit. I'm about to move you up to suspect, because that is suspect. And I guess replicants don't really count as robots.
Yes, but they are too very hidden.
if there's a soundtrack to this game, it should be Hal singing Daisy. Andy, you're up.
And now you
I
move
moved
the
the turn.
turns.
I did. I moved the turn marker.
Okay.
One of these days, I want to be like Gabe and just be able to have cubes on characters that no one else activates.
Well, that's kind of the idea.
That must be nice. And like plan my turns.
I'm guessing no one has the digital assistant in this game.
I was digital assistant today. And it was not.
How'd that go?
It did not well too much.
Where's the Daredevil? The Daredevil's over there. The engineer is an officer and not a scientist.
possible that should change, Andy. We already have so few officers in the game, though.
Might be a software
and
engineer.
he has a
and
wrong,
it's not really a
wrong
scientist.
color of officer ability.
Yeah, the ability colors aren't consistent, and I've already noted that. Even that's the one thing that I told them that we needed was, those colors to show up so that we can look at the colors and not the text. Right, I will.
I gotta tell you, Andy, it feels good to hear graphic design comments that don't involve me.
So the Daredevil is there.
It is.
And the security is taken. And I never got compromat, which maybe I should do while I wait for people to step off. And who has what now? Okay, so all of those things happened. Okay. I'm going to, I guess, do I do that now?
I just saw lockdown as a system action. That's new.
It's if the digital assistant is in the game.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking for a thing that I thought was a thing, but I guess is not a thing. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading things that are different. I will.
Kill the Daredevil.
I can't. At least not with the security.
Right.
So I will drop the rat and pick up the artifact. This seems terrible all the way around. No, I'll do that with the Daredevil. Pick up the artifact. Move over here. And Get a fireball.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Tom.
All right, I think I have a pretty crazy move lined up here. Just trying to, kind of complicated.
I hope it fails miserably.
Well, it's like I don't know if it's gonna work. So, but once I start the process, there's no going back since it involves me revealing who I am. So, let me just think it through one last time and make sure it's gonna make sense. Okay, that happens. Then that happens. First action.
Computing.
Okay. I'm just gonna go with it. So, I'm gonna reveal as the consort,
Dun, dun.
which moves Matt to betrayal. Where is betrayal these days?
That's a good question, Tom.
what a
That's a
great
very
question,
good
Tom.
question. Where is the betrayal these days?
So, upon reveal, I want to swap with the stranger.
Yeah.
So we're already in the same location, right?
Yeah.
So we basically just swap items, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so that happens,
Cool.
and then
I like it.
if I'm understanding this right, mimic frame. If consort downs a human in a lit section, acting player may choose a different player to become suspect. Okay. So we're in a lit section. So with my first action,
Mm-hmm.
I want to down the stranger.
Yes.
Okay.
And who would you like to frame for this heinous act?
Let me just look at 2 cards really quick. Or it's either that or and who has the evidence right now? The operative?
Mm-hmm.
And who is suspect? Oh, and I choose a player, not a character.
Yes. Choose a player.
I don't have anything against any of you guys. Dang. Just make Gabe suspect.
Oh, what a bad choice.
Wait a minute, that is a bad choice. I take that back. Wait, who's least likely to be able to fuck me up? Let me think about this a second. The engineer. Andy is
Already suspect.
You're already suspect, so I can't pick you. Pison.
Pisin.
Pison, am I saying that right now? Pison? Pison. Alright, let's make Pison suspect.
Pison loves being a suspect, so that would.
Okay.
I think Pison has been guilty in more games than any other player by a factor of everything.
I think
So,
only
anyway.
Red, maybe twice.
Yeah, I don't know that anyone else has actually been guilty.
That's only
So by a
one.
factor of everything.
That's only one action, Tom.
So, I can't have 4 items, right?
Correct.
Correct.
So, I hate that rule, by the way, and I'll tell you why at the end. I don't understand that rule. But anyway, I'm going to drop the weapon as my second action as a free action, pick up the dive suit.
Yep.
The rule exists for exactly the reasons that you're seeing. Otherwise, people can just pick up things willy-nilly all over the place, whether they want it or not, just to frustrate other people. And
I
it's
see.
Especially
with the free pickup action.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Until
Such as
you
the
make
monkey.
big nemesis.
You've made an enemy today.
And where is the rat?
The security.
I don't even
Tom
know where the
always
rat
wants
is.
to know. Tom always wants to know where the rat is. The rat is with the security.
Mm-hmm.
So try to jack it from the security. We'll see. You'll see how well that works.
I want a character who's just vengeful. So they put a target on people that kill others, and they want to kill these people to avenge them.
I mean, that's technically security.
True, you're right.
All right, I'm going to renegotiate. Let me think about this.
Did I just mess up your whole game, Matt?
Irrelevant. I will. I'm going to renegotiate from the Daredevil, and I'm done.
I activate the engineer.
Jeez, I was waiting for that.
Actually, I was confused by the color because I was still thinking that the engineer
Yeah.
has breach and he does not.
Oh, the color of the ability. Yes. Yes.
I was still thinking that's a breach and it is not.
Yes. Well, you should be able to walk. I mean, you should be able to walk through. As an officer, you can walk through that lock, so it's like breach or better.
Yes, I release Project X.
All right, here we go.
Dun, dun.
Oh shit.
And what is this thing? It's
The
escape.
Stasisfield generator.
Okay.
Course it is.
My least favorite Project X.
So it damages the
And
reactor.
that's with gray goo. I don't like gray goo, but I like Stasisfield even less. Actually, I had this only happened because you set it up, Matt. But I actually removed Stasisfield and Robo Hybrid from Project X when I set it up, just because we've had so many games. Did you shuffle Project X? Or I think I did.
I didn't set it up in Project X, but
because we've had just so many games with it, and we haven't had enough games with the other things. In fact,
yeah, that's fine.
Robin and Yoon tell me that I need to purposely release Project X in games just to get more tests of it.
Fair enough. That's all
VR
fine. I just want to mention that this language has all been changed. I'm going to make a note to myself because maybe it didn't make the merge, or I guess. Oh, these are old cards, anyways. Of course. So the
And the locks
basically-
are removed?
yes, all locks are removed. And we can remove all locks, and abandoned ship is declared. But
And
the generator functions as follows: if you enter Vault X, you immediately escape, and that's it. No other fancy specialness other than blowing up the reactor when it happens. So we move to backup power. The jammers turn off. The cameras turn off. And the engineer escapes to through a stasis wormhole. Or
And who just accomplished this feat?
Peter did this.
yes.
Peter. Pisa. Okay.
Yeah,
Not terribly happy about
that's a
that. but okay.
secret wormhole to the Earth.
That's right.
Stargate.
Gabe.
No, Earthgate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Earthgate. That's a good one, Peter. I'm gonna make that note. Maybe I'll throw it in a
Yeah,
footnote.
that's a small version of Stargate.
So, Tom, it's possible the dive suit has changed a little bit since last time you've played, but it no longer has an integral helmet. Well, it doesn't
Right,
matter. You're a
that's-
robot, so you can ride. But the helmet,
Oh, I didn't need the helmet?
yeah, you don't need the helmet. because
Oh
you're a
my
robot.
god. Dude, well then I'll just keep the weapon, right?
That's fine. Go ahead. The,
I wasn't thinking about that.
the point is that the dive suit just allows you to move from EVA straight to the mesosphere and escape. That's it.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me think about this though, because the helmet prevents me from being Jack, though. Isn't that interesting?
I don't think it will.
It doesn't?
The helmet does. The helmets only protect humans.
Oh, what? So there's no way to prevent myself from getting jacked. If I have a weapon, does that prevent me from getting jacked?
No.
Does not.
If you can be attacked, you can be jacked.
Oh my god. Dude. Fuck.
You can kill others, do not be jacked.
Yeah. That's,
But
that's
you
true.
should keep a helmet on, so nobody sees my face killing other people.
I'm gonna keep the weapon so I can keep knocking people out.
All right. So to clarify, the dive suit works without a helmet.
Only if you're a robot. Normally,
Sure.
if you're human, you need a helmet.
The dive suit allows you to move from EVA to mesosphere. That's all it really does. Otherwise, the rules don't change for anything.
So does that mean that a human can use a dive suit without a helmet and go into the mesosphere?
That would be tough. The EVA is a decompression hazard.
Right, but regardless of whether they're dead or not,
Dead guys don't move
They-
usually. I guess they could with spores. Is that the theory?
you could drag a dead body.
You wouldn't be able to drag it into the mesosphere if the dive suit's on someone else. I'll take a look at the spore interaction with human with no helmet and dive suit. And I'll take a look at it, but I'll probably be okay with it. But I'll take a look. Are you done, game?
Just wondering if I should use a compliment. That's it.
I'm moving the turn marker and Andy. Armed and scary border goes back where she came from. Tom.
Actually, sorry. I think I'll move there. 1, 2, yeah.
Oh, Andy moves the border?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hmm. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Biologist there. And the rat is where now? The rat is with the...
It is security.
Oh, the security has the rat. Okay. Hmm. Dang, man. This is hard. Order. Nobody has a disc on the border? Wasn't Andy just someone just the border?
Yeah, sorry,
Yes,
I was
Andy
the border.
was.
My apologies. Yeah.
So you can throw items to 0 gravity,
Sure.
but I can't throw an item from the hub to somewhere over there.
You can if you had an
You can.
action, but you only have
I
one
can.
action.
You've done your action. That's it. You can
Yeah,
drop
but
something.
You can throw almost anywhere except through vents and spinward.
You can't throw from EVA back into a space that is one thing. But well,
Did you mean to put the border back, Tom?
Yeah, sorry. And then the plant in here can eat items, but only when someone's revealed as the botanist. Is that right?
The
No,
plant can
no.
can eat downed characters regardless of whether the botanist is revealed. The only thing that botanist revealing gets you is the movement
You can-
from tanks to hydroponics.
I see.
But you need someone to feed. Use the action there to feed it.
One.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna use the borders compromat. Just tell him to move in here with his good friend, security bot.
Okay, he's going to gain a biocontamination and will need to drop an item. What item would you like to drop?
Oh. He'll drop his helmet, I guess.
By the way, the border is a middle-aged Japanese woman.
All right, I'm going to.
Essentially, Fennec Shand from The Mandalorian, who is also a well, that's a middle-aged Chinese woman, but middle-aged Asian woman to be more generic.
I'm going to suborn medical, activate medical, move to the rear hub.
How do you move to rear hub?
I move to the reactor and then to the rear hub. Yes.
By the way, Ming-Na Wen looks amazing for being 57 years old.
Done. Peter.
I activate.
Are there any hackers on board?
No.
Same as in the last game. I activate security. I go to Voltix. And I hope Andy is the rat.
Oh, the rat is contaminated too.
Where's the rat? Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Now it makes sense. Gabe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting.
Oh man, I'm so stupid. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Oh.
I will copy the evidence.
To which clone?
Can I say this is a... Oh, can I put it... Let's put one here.
Cool.
Put one here.
Alrighty. Are you done?
And... yeah.
I'm moving the turn marker. 4 turns left. Andy.
I'm going to assume this works the way that I think it works. And if not, we need to change it. I'm going to activate the Daredevil. And the Daredevil is going to go 1, 2. And...
Throw the bomb!
If I throw something at Vault X, that damages Vault X, so nobody else can get into there.
I
I
don't
mean,
know
the
the answer to
stasis
the
field no
question.
longer works. Is the question?
I don't have that language on the card, but it seems like a hazard or something like that should interfere with that. So I guess, but you can't. I don't think you can damage it because that's how you would release Voltex. But I think if you put a hazard in there, then characters who would be downed would not move into there due to self-preservation.
I didn't quite catch that, but the answer to my question is basically no.
What's your question?
I can't damage the stasis field.
No, you cannot damage the stasis field.
But I could light Voltex on fire, so you would need a helmet to get into Voltex
Yes,
/
correct.
stasis field.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. I'm gonna hold off for now.
What did you do, Andy?
I moved the Daredevil to the cryo lab.
And that's it?
That's it.
Okay.
So, engineer and security, we can move them to the mesosphere.
Yes.
Actually, yeah. Sorry, I will bribe the Daredevil to also go into the mesosphere.
Okay.
Do Voltex?
Yes, Vault X, which basically means the mesosphere.
Okay. Um. I'm gonna kill the biologist.
Okay, you will, or I guess you won't become anything. You can frame somebody.
Let's see, who's not there yet? We'll frame Matt.
Very good. All right, I'm going to
Reveal.
I'm going to activate the medical robot. I'll move free to the forward hub. I will revive the doctor as an action. And I will bribe the medical robot to give the doctor the helmet. And I'm done.
The doctor.
Okay. I influence the clones. I use alpha and I go to vortex.
Don't think you can get there because
Yeah, no.
this is gravity and
That's
this
a
is
vent.
gravity.
Oh, he does not have a vent. Oh no. But he has 0 born.
Yes, but none of this is zero gravity.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
All right, so I have to assume at this point that Peter's a biologist.
Oh, spoiled my plan.
But even if he is, he already has 3 characters. So, biologist got 6 points if someone's the biologist.
He's not innocent.
2VP if you are innocent is a separate thing.
No, I'm just saying.
They don't.
Mm-hmm.
Now's the time to prove your innocence, Peter.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Well, there is evidence flying around.
Yep. And I think Peter wanted that evidence.
Oh,
So if evidence is sent to the authorities, then everyone in suspect becomes guilty. Is that how that works?
Correct.
Yes, that's what happens.
Okay, got it.
Can you send evidence to the authorities to both make other players guilty and yourself innocent?
It'll make yourself from
No.
guilty to suspect. There
You
is no
cannot.
suspect
You
in
cannot guilt people. You cannot guilt. The answer
Okay,
to your
you can't
question,
ever become
Gabe, is that you
innocent
cannot
again.
guilt
Okay, I
people
get it.
end game.
He cannot become innocent again.
Yeah, but I believe his question is, can you guilt people end game? And the answer is no.
I will renegade on Doctor.
Okay, so you can't. Okay.
So if you want to make somebody guilty, it has to be before the end of the game.
That's true.
I'll reveal as the maintenance clone.
Oh, come on! I was about to hang with the maintenance clone.
Well, that's why. So, one free move.
You're not even suspect. Why don't you want to make people guilty?
I'm sorry. What?
Why don't you want to make people guilty?
I don't know. Do I want to do this?
So you have the evidence, so you could go there and transmit the evidence to the authorities to make 3 people guilty.
Sure. But I'd also like to escape.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Okay. It's pretty easy to escape.
Why?
There's a thing right here that allows you to escape pretty easily.
That's where he's going to, Andy. Try to let people play their game.
Okay, so 1 and 2.
So he started in the forward. Oh, you got the free move from it. Yeah, that's true.
My
Free
apologies,
move when I reveal.
Gabe. My apologies. I thought that you were moving Gamma. That's my mistake.
Yeah, I had one free move with that when I revealed.
Yes.
Yeah, I apologize. I didn't. I thought that you were doing something different. I was like, why are you moving? Why aren't you trying to do something that benefits you? And you were just doing it with the wrong clone.
So he gets a free action with each clone?
Yes, he used Gamma to move here because Gamma has a helmet. He used Alpha to move here so that he was within reach of the wormhole.
And Beta didn't do anything?
Beta is stuck between gas and a hard place, but Beta doesn't have to get away for his victory conditions, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. If I
Well,
get
as long
to-
as Gamma knows that they have the key to making 3/5 of the players guilty.
But you do not care, so do not suborn.
And yeah, this guy. What do I do with this guy? Beta. I'll just not do anything, I guess. Okay, turn.
All right, I'm moving
And
the turn.
and I suppose you cannot pick up contamination.
Who cannot?
Pick up contamination from the
Oh, from another. No, that's a good. It's integral. So no. Good question, Peter.
And you can use action to remove it, or no?
You can in the tanks. You can remove it.
Oh yes.
All right, I'm gonna move the border to there. That's it. You also have an incentive to guilt people.
Well, there's only one person left to guilt.
No, these 3 people are suspect. None of them are currently guilty.
Okay. Someone would have to bring the evidence.
Someone has to send the evidence from the array.
Yeah.
But if somebody delivers the evidence, that doesn't make people guilty?
If you deliver the evidence, it will not make you guilty, but it can make you unguilty.
If I deliver the evidence, I don't make all these suspects guilty.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, the only way is to send it from an array.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Did not understand that. All right.
This does nothing to people right now. The evidence needs to be sent to the array, from the array, in order to make these people guilty. It's what I'm trying to explain. It's not that I'm trying to tell people what to do. It's that I'm trying to explain how the rule works.
And Andy seems to really want to make these people guilty.
I'm just making people aware of how guilt works.
But moving the border there, I don't know. Seems like you might want to have the border get the evidence and then do it yourself.
You can talk
Entirely
about the
possible.
rules how to launch bots and not these rules.
Is that
Everyone knows those rules, Peter. People don't know the guilt rules.
Is that the only array on the station now? Because I thought there used to be
Correct.
2.
Yes, that's true.
That is the only array on the station.
Oh,
One was removed.
so stranger dead bot. I suppose I could bribe the operative to send the evidence to the border.
You could.
You could do that. I think it's probably, you have enough cubes to do both, yeah. You can do it in either way. You can bribe the You can activate the operative and put a cube on there, but if you don't want to spend any more cubes, then and instead spend your bribe, you can do it that way. Yeah. So just activate the border.
Well, I do get 6 cubes as the consort.
So if you don't want to, if you don't want to spend any
Alright.
more cubes,
All right, I'll just do that.
Question. Let's say that the consort were to kill the maintenance clone. I am revealed as the maintenance clone. Can I still be framed for my own death?
That is an interesting question, and maybe the mimic should be NPC only. I'm gonna make that change. I think it's a good change, Gabe.
I don't know why you can't be framed for your own death. What's wrong with that? I mean,
This
that's,
one over here.
I don't know. I'm not the prosecutor, but I feel like that happens a lot in, murder mysteries.
All right, I am the operative. I am sending a copy of the evidence to border. Yeah, that's not an item, right? Data.
Oh no.
It is not. It is data.
And I do have another action. May
You
turn.
can do a system action.
We're in backup power. So what does that mean? Cameras and jammer.
It
Cameras
means
and
that you,
jammers are off.
yeah, that's on.
I have
You can
an
do a
idea
system
for you.
action.
Remove gas.
Can remove gas. That's about all I can do.
That is about all you can do. System action is pretty lame. Oh, you can unlock. You can lock and unlock actually because of the
cannot
digital
now.
assistant.
Not anymore due to abandoned ship.
Well, yeah. So the system action is pretty lame. What is it?
I'm just gonna move him out of the security. Summary. I don't.
And did you want to send the evidence with the border?
I can't. How would I do that?
You would bribe the border. I believe that's what you were talking about doing. I don't want to influence your turn, but that seems that I thought that was your plan. No, it said literally he was saying, "Oh, I can bribe this person to do this thing," and I'm like, "Yes, you can."
No, I just
Yeah,
laughed.
all right.
I just laughed at
All right, Andy. I'll do it. You're right. I can't trust you to do it. You want
Well,
to do
it's not that you can't trust me to do it; it's that there's two other people that go before you that definitely don't want that to happen, or at least one person that definitely doesn't want that.
Right. I think you're right. That's important enough to get that done.
Are you done, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay.
My compromise is more.
I was just laughing at your sentence, which is, I don't want to influence yourself, but here's what you could do.
No, that's not what I said. I don't want to influence your decision, but here's what you said you were going to do.
3 turns left.
And Tom could have done it for no extra cubes if he had done it in reverse, which was what I thought he was going to do, but it's entirely up to him how many cubes he wants to spend. He does have access to the operative now, so that's.
But either way, I would have had to use my bribe, right?
Either way, you would have had to use your bribe. Yes, it's just whether you wanted to spend the extra cube or not.
Matt, can I? Oh man.
I don't know if there's a huge benefit to going there compared to the other place.
I'm not even gonna survive as the consort. I don't think I'm gonna survive.
All you have to do is go EVA.
No, he's not going to survive EVA. He needs to get into the mesosphere.
Oh yeah, I forget. I keep forgetting that robots don't matter. In my mind, you know, a rescue ship would obviously rescue a robot. Especially a handsome-looking pleasure model like this guy.
The consort
I don't
can't
know
use
why
the
you-
dive suit to go from EVA to the mesosphere.
He certainly can, but he's really low on actions, and the EVA is a ways away. But we'll see. It'll be a race, that's for sure.
Well, I mean,
burn his
rear
face
life
off,
support
I
is
guess that's
pretty
okay.
close.
I'm going to
It's not so bad.
activate Doctor. I will move here and get some contamination. Okay. Then I'll move to the cryo lab. Actually, I don't think I need to give that character any more points. I'm going to move through the incinerator instead of the cryo lab, and I'm done with my turn.
And you need to end in the biolab to be contaminated.
Oh yes, that's going to change.
Okay, I bribe border to send evidence
That's what I was
because I am
gonna do. I was
not guilty.
I was gonna damage the array before you could do that.
Yes.
I was like, there's no way he's gonna spend his entire thing. There we go.
I activate the border, I damage the rear array.
Well, at least you saved me a turn.
I drop the... Or maybe not.
What just happened?
I bribed border to send evidence that I am not guilty, as was the fake news before.
Yes, right.
Oh man, this is getting.
And I damage rear array, so
Yeah, so
no more evidence to be sent.
Yeah, so Peter could redeem himself, and what I was going to do on my turn was I was going to damage this array so that Peter couldn't send the evidence out, or rather, so no one could send the evidence out because Matt could have done the same thing, but Peter beat me to it.
But Matt can get evidence with her PC if he survives.
Yeah, you could do that, but limiting options for people to send out evidence is still a thing, particularly since I have absolutely nothing else to do for the rest of the game.
Yes, I think the second array will be better to have both.
I agree.
Yes, I'm going to be adding a corridor from the rear hub to the array control at your guys' recommendation.
I can suppress gas.
Yes.
So wait,
Yes.
you're adding a corridor from the rear hub to the array control?
Yes.
That's gonna be really hard visually.
Yes. Probably. But I do not know. On the upside map.
Moving the turn marker.
So gamma. Where's gamma?
Spearhead.
Gamma's here. Gamma's here. Okay, cool. All right, I guess I just move the border one step.
Tom.
One, two. Book 2.
You can do it, Tom. I believe in you.
All right, I'll reveal as hide.
Hide.
This game has not gone well.
Oh, you can be one or the other as your identity.
Yes.
Does
I
Hyde
will-
care about guilt? It does care about guilt.
Hyde super cares about guilt, and so I'm going to suborn the operative and activate the operative and send a copy of the evidence to Hyde.
Doctor gains a gun.
Yes, not very useful. And and I will also use the EMP burst to destroy the evidence on the operative. And I'm done. Peter.
Yes.
All right, Peter. I want your fervor in
And
preventing other people.
what you used?
What did I use?
Border.
I used the border again. Yeah, sorry. I just moved the border to the port hub. Honestly, I probably should have renegotiated, but there's only one place that I can renegotiate, and that's the border. So, really.
I activate. I activate the border. I throw gun to the bridge.
Okay.
You killed that doctor.
Maintenance clone. One free move here. One move. Does it matter which pod?
I would not choose Hail Mary.
It's broken.
Well, they can jury rig it. They can jury rig it.
And I will motivate myself.
There you go. That was timely. To set a timer.
Yes.
That is a game saving. That was really good.
And
Are you done, Gabe?
you can pick up compress.
I can't
No, he
because I
used-
did 3 moves.
Exactly.
Oh, that's right.
And that's it.
Possible last
All right.
turn, Andy.
Yeah, I think there is nothing worth doing that will... Like, I want to stop people from getting points, but I don't feel like I alone can do it. So I'm just going to renegotiate. Not that the tiebreaker, I think, will matter, but at least it's something to do.
Tom?
I'm going to activate my dive suit booster to EVA. So close. So close.
Well, you never know. There might be one more turn. I guess I will go ahead and activate
Yeah, you
myself. and
spent too
escape.
much time making
If I
other
still had my
suspects.
bribe, if I still had my bribe, Tom, I totally would have bribed the consort to escape.
Oh,
But-
thank you.
I don't have my bribe anymore.
Oh, I did not see. What do you use to our bad?
I'm telling you, Peter, I specifically said it. I told you you're not gonna kill the doctor.
I renegade.
I was even like, all right, Peter, I want you to have the same fervor against other people scoring points as you do against me scoring points.
Okay.
I'll renegotiate as well.
And game ends.
Ooh.
Pod launches, and we get another clone escape. All right, so Andy has not revealed.
I have not.
Is there anybody else who hasn't revealed? I mean, I guess
Yeah,
Peter
me.
technically hasn't revealed. So you guys can reveal.
Peter, do you know what I am?
No. Red?
I figured you knew. That was a nice move with Stasisfield.
That's a tough one.
I am the biologist.
Who were you? You were the rat?
I was the rat, yes. And I knew that Peter was the biologist. I mean, I said it halfway through the game, where Peter must be the biologist.
Yeah, I
So I think we
forgot.
both. I think we both. We both fingered each other.
Yeah, I forgot my cube on biologist, so it's safe for me.
Yeah, I gave it to you. I just gave it back to you, Peter.
Yes,
Your biologist cube.
I saw.
Okay. Andy, as the rat, did you score any points as rat or bonus?
We
or
should
bribe?
send.
Okay, so
we should
I'm
deliver evidence first.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
that's a good point. I'm definitely
Nobody
giving
wants
it
to deliver evidence.
to the authorities, but other than that, I'm not gonna give it to anyone.
I gotta give it to the news. Which one is the news?
Yep, that's good. All right. Andy, as the
So,
rat.
I assume, and if not, this needs to be clarified, that the rat can be located in the co-located with characters in the mesosphere.
Located with mesosphere characters. Mesosphere is not a thing, but I guess if you were in a pod, that's a good question, Andy. It's relevant to the rat because
Because the rat wants to be co-located with the artifact in the briefcase.
yeah, that's true.
I was actually working to make people escape for that reason. I wanted Tom to escape because if Tom escapes, then the artifact or the briefcase is also co-located with the rat. And that's why I was saying mid-game. It's like I'm going to assume this is how it's I'm going to play it as if
Yeah.
it's worded this way. If not, we need to change that wording.
Well, it definitely seems like everything in Vault X should be co-located, but of course I changed Vault X, which is what's causing this problem. It would have been very clear
Yes.
in the previous version. So for now, let's
This right here, this stasis field is. I feel like I like it even less now than I did before.
Okay, well,
I think the only collocate word should mean collocate in the section or in EVA
yeah,
to be
that's so true.
clarified. And
Then it doesn't count for pods either. Escape pods.
Mm-hmm.
Pods also, but not in the mesosphere or.
So literally the only time. So if the only time where it doesn't count is a stasis field.
Probably.
Yes, probably. We'll it's something I can probably address by just putting it directly on the wormhole card or whatever, and something.
Well,
this is a good issue. But regardless, assume that everything went into Vault X. What would you have scored if Vault X worked the way it used to?
I got no down humans with the rat, obviously. No fire hazard. I was wondering if I did a fire hazard in Vault X, if that would count, but that's why I was thinking of putting a firebomb in there, but presumably that doesn't work. It would have worked if the stasis field worked previously, right?
I think so, yes.
Because you can throw something into Vault X, you just can't throw it out. So if I had thrown something into Vault X, there would be fire with everyone here.
Mm-hmm.
So if things worked how they used to work, then all of this would have been fine, and I would have done that. But that's not the case. So literally 2 points from the artifact being co-located, assuming that it is co-located. Okay. And then the engineer was not dead. So that's the only 2 points that I gained.
Okay. Do you have a bribe, or did you go over under?
Nope.
Well, as the rat, you don't go over.
Correct.
Okay.
2 points.
All right. Great. Tom, as the consort didn't escape.
I think I scored 2 points for my bonus card, and that's it.
What was your bonus?
The Daredevil. So.
That was me. You're welcome.
Your bonus card was the Daredevil? Oh,
Yeah.
the Daredevil wasn't a player. All right. Yeah. So, Tom, had you escaped, what would you have gotten?
3, 6, 8 total.
Had you not done all that nonsense with bribing borders and stuff like that? 8? Okay.
If I hadn't used my bribe, it would be 9.
Okay. All right. And I scored 2 points for escaping. I failed in my bonus card. I went over on cubes by 3 cubes over. No, I get these cubes back? No, I already did. Oh my god. 3 cubes over, scored positive 2 points, used my bribe for a grand total of -1 as high.
I was telling a new player recently that he scored -1 points, and I was telling him, don't worry, the designer himself has scored negative points on more than one occasion.
Tom,
so this is good. This is good for new players.
When you asked whether your turn ruined my game, the answer was yes. A strong, hearty yes. Losing the briefcase instantly, and all the gear I'd spent all game collecting with my bonus card to suddenly be murdered and swapped out was indeed game.
By the way,
but that's
this is why the
that's Stationfall, baby.
When you said inconsequential, I knew you were full of shit. That's why I laughed.
This is why the consort is not in the starting lineup.
That's a good idea, Andy. That's a pretty good point. All right, Peter, as the you were the biologist, yeah?
Yes, I have many contaminated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But I am not innocent.
You only get the 3 points, right? What is it? I believe it's 3 points. No,
So
6 points. You get the 3 characters for 6 points.
What was your bonus card, Peter?
Jekyll.
Oh,
I was hoping
I
was
successfully
hoping
scored points
someone
for
is
you.
hide, so I trying to protect him.
You were trying to protect. Nobody worked to protect the doctor other than me, Peter. He got murdered in the forward hub, and regardless, I am
So
blaming
I
my
have-
alter ego.
I have 8.
8. All right, and any bribes or overages?
I just no bribes, but
Okay.
8. 'cause
Right.
you're-
I have a question. I have a question about the dive suit, and this isn't related to any discussion we've previously had about the dive suit.
Okay. Fire away.
So the dive suit, when you put it on, the benefit to the dive suit is that if you are EVA,
Mm-hmm.
if you are up, if you are alive, if you are active in EVA, you can go to the mesosphere.
Yep. This little arrow. But yeah, that's it.
So, explain to me thematically. So the dive suit, when you put it on board, doesn't protect you from anything,
Yes, correct.
but it does protect you from entering Earth's atmosphere.
Correct.
Okay.
Hey, you took my card from my hand.
Sneaky.
So if you have the dive suit on and you have a helmet on, a gun can still down you,
Mm-hmm.
but you can go into the mesosphere.
Yes. I don't know how the dive suit works, but it's some sort of giant surfboard style thing or something like that. It's entirely possible that such a thing would be bulletproof. It's entirely possible that